Hello and welcome back to the Eyes of Ode Gaming channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. Today I've got another Lords of the Fallen walkthrough for anyone who is looking for a strategy to beat the Beast boss in the game. I found this guy to be a little annoying and the fight dragged out a little bit long, so hopefully this video will help you if you're getting frustrated with the fight. My main reason for uploading the boss walkthroughs is that I've seen some others online. However, most of them require that you've been doing a ton of grinding and leveled up quite high before you reach the boss. I do very little in the way of grinding in this game and essentially just level up naturally as I play, so I'll be doing this at a much more moderate level with less developed attributes. Also keep in mind that I use a two-handed weapon as my core damage dealer, with a very small supplement of the projectile using the gauntlet. I also use medium armor as a good balance between protection and movement. You don't need the gauntlet for this strategy, and you could probably use either light or heavy armor. However, I don't think there's any way to make it work without using a two-handed weapon. So first things first with this fight, the beast essentially has three attacks that you need to know how to deal with. He will spit green acid, and will charge at you, and will also do a couple swings with his weapon. Other than that, the only thing to really watch out for is when he stomps or when he jumps, as spikes will rise up from the ground and damage you. Another couple things to keep in mind in this battle is the environment. When you first enter, the area immediately to your right is a no-go zone. For some reason you're unable to run over top of the sidewalks there, and you'll actually randomly run into an invisible force field. So if you get caught in this area, it only takes a couple of swings before the boss will take you down. The other areas to avoid are the trees. I found it very enticing to try using the trees to my advantage with blocking the acid or to escape the charge. However, at times it seems that the beast can either just walk or glitch through them, and his acid will also sometimes travel through as well. His club also seems to have extra long reach in the tree areas, as he would swing at me, and even if he was out of range, it would still manage to connect and send me flying. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's move on with the actual strategy. Basically, the main focus is to his left leg. Now what I found worked well is to wait for him to charge, and you will either run or dodge roll out of the way when he does that. Typically he will shoot acid, which you just need to keep moving to avoid, and then he will slowly walk towards you. This is your opportunity. When you get close enough to trigger his swing, then you actually run out of range of the first swing. And at this point I usually stop running just to let my stamina recharge as he goes for the second swing. Just as he's finishing that second swing, then you run towards his left leg and you do a heavy attack. This will cause your character to do a leap and swing at his leg. So what you want to do is you want to try to stay on the outside if you can. It is possible to go in between his legs, though I find avoiding the spikes after is much more difficult if you do it that way. So immediately after hitting his leg, you do 2 dodge rolls to clear the distance needed to avoid the ground spikes. Just keep doing this pattern and keep an eye on the yellow bar underneath his health bar. Once the yellow bar is filled, he's going to drop down. Then you're going to move quickly to his head, do a lock on onto his head, and then do 2 heavy swings. Try not to get greedy, or you could end up getting crushed by him once he recovers. After the 2 swings, remove the lock and run away. And that's it. Just keep following this pattern. To speed things up a bit, you can also switch to the projectile gauntlet. Best times to hit him with that are immediately after he does a charge, while he spits acid, and while he's jumping after you hit his leg and dodge roll out of the spike zone. One thing to remember when hitting his leg is to avoid hitting him too close to the walls, as for some reason if you do, he'll just turn in the air, and he'll be able to hit you very quickly before you can roll out of the way. Try to always lead him into the middle of the battleground before triggering his swing attack. So I hope this video helps you with the boss battle. If it did, please consider giving the video a like, and also consider subscribing to the channel for more gaming content. I post a variety of gaming videos, including walkthroughs like this, reviews of games, let's plays, and more. Links to some of the videos will be in the description as well. If you'd like to see me play this game as well as others, I live stream. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/eyesofode, and I'll leave the link for that in the description as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.
What is this beast? I've never seen anything like it. But you killed it without a second thought. Maybe you could help us.
Help you? How?
In the back of the Citadel, there's a grotesque thing spitting poison. It killed 3 men. Nobody dares get near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I'll be inside, awaiting news.